Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Didi's Daily Dose. And today we're celebrating black love, but not just any type of black love, young black love. And these ain't no boyfriend and girlfriends either. These husbands and wives. Now, one of the couples moving on CP time, so we're gonna buzz them in a little later. But right now, let's make some noise and give it up for Maya and Shy. Now, we just been in here joking around and having a good old time, but we really gonna get to the grit today.
The grit, okay.
I'm just playing. But one of the things that Shy asked behind the scenes was, why did you choose us to come on the show? He was very reluctant, you guys.
No, I wouldn't say very.
It might. I don't know if it was Maya, but I've been trying to get this going for months. So
I mean, scapegoat, he's mine.
now that we in person, put it on the floor. Who was the hindrance?
Nobody.
We
just
willing.
be busy.
Oh, y'all was in agreement.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyway, so I picked them because if you know them personally, or get the opportunity to maybe observe them, maybe not in a public setting, or maybe I don't know, they're polar opposites, personality wise, but that's on the outside looking in. But opposites attract, and so that's one of the reasons why I got them. Maya has a really big personality, like SWAT team / like fashionista / like cook / like slap your mama, like really big personality. And Shy just gives me like really laid back, like I don't even see him raising his voice.
No.
So I want to know how y'all met.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you can say it.
Okay, so we originally met in high school.
Okay, high school sweethearts.
No, nowhere near.
No.
We happened to end up in the same PE class.
Mm-hmm.
And due to our last names being similar, she sat right behind me. So that's where we first met. We didn't establish a friendship or a relationship there.
No.
Even though I think she liked me back then, because she called me her boo one time.
What grade was this?
Now you going
was-
off script. We
No.
did not say
Girl, I'm hollering. Y'all rehearsed this?
Yeah, no.
Why did y'all? This crazy. Give it a real shot. Give it a real.
This was my 10th grade year, her 9th grade year, and yeah, I remember her calling me boo and everything, like in a playful manner, not in no for real, like she really.
She wasn't playing.
Yeah, I guess not, obviously. But fast forward, sophomore year in college. She said she was going through her Snapchat and cleaning out her contacts and deleting folks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the chopping list. And then she reached out to me one last time to just see how, because she said I looked familiar.
Wait a minute. Who just goes through their Snapchat followers and clean them out? Like,
I don't
girl,
know. I've never done
Maya,
that.
what was going on?
I do that all the time. I do a cleanse. I just deleted like 100 people out my contacts yesterday.
Got your contact?
Yes.
Dang.
They just
You got
like
some time on your
Yeah.
phone. I got some apps and pictures and everything I need to delete. Okay, but keep going. What happened? Who sparked it up?
She hit me up on Snapchat. I guess it was the one last straw before she deleted me.
Oh,
And
she slid in your DMs.
Basically.
So you made the first move, Maya.
No, it wasn't. Like, I wasn't trying to talk to him. I asked him, did he know me? That's what I asked him. Did I not?
But she didn't do that to everybody she deleted.
Because I didn't know everybody.
So if you knew
I
him,
said, did we go to the same school? That's what I asked. I
Okay.
thought he went to the school that I went back to because we didn't stay at school together.
so fast forward, what happened after that?
So we started talking. It was April 20th, 2015.
Yeah.
And we just been talking every day since then.
We never stopped talking after that.
Yeah.
Really?
It took us a minute to see each other for the first time.
How long?
It was like, we talked for like a month and a half before we actually went out on a date.
Yeah.
How did you ask her out?
I don't know. I really don't remember. Maya was like my first like real relationship.
For real, like in life?
Yeah.
You girl.
We yeah, and we just went on from there.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. When did you know that, like, this was your man, like this the one for you?
Like, this the person I want to marry, or this the person I date exclusively? Like, there's two different feelings.
Let's go with it exclusively first.
Just cause he was like very kind, and like I was a different person before I met him. Like, I really didn't care about people's feelings. And
Make sure
like
you're talking into the mic, my
okay.
love.
So sorry, guys. So I really didn't care about people's feelings, and when I met him, he was just nice. He was different, and we like laughed a lot. We was like friends. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to make moves, be smooth, be a player, doing all the things. He was just himself. He was kind. He was nice, and we laughed a lot. And so when I felt like that's my friend, then I was like, yeah, we can be together. Yeah.
What about you?
Well,
when did you decide like this mine and I ain't coming up off of it?
I mean, probably like in college when I guess we first started having normal issues, miscommunication. What made me realize that this was worth fighting for is just the fact that we was able to work through stuff. Like, we was willing to hear the other person out and try to apply whatever adjustments we needed to make the other person, to fix whatever issue we was having. So just the willing for both the willing of both of us to work through our problems, that made me feel like it was worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Because like you said, we opposites. So
you agree?
Yeah,
that y'all are opposites.
for sure. So
well.
and we have the same. We share a lot of the same goals and like wants in life. The way we approach tackling them can be different sometimes, and that's where we run into some of our issues. But it's all good though.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
Now, we did a segment, but we're gonna chop it up because I had to tell everybody the other couple was on CP time. Sorry.
What to do in this world? I'll be so confused.
So, one of the reasons why I really wanted to do a Black Love episode is because nowadays on the internet, it just seems like men and women are at war. Like, who can do this and who can do that, and who can go in your wallet and who can get some cat first. And for people like me, who's single in the dating world, it just made me feel like I don't stand a chance in this motherfucker. So, these are two young, successful Black couples that they aren't boyfriend and girlfriend, they're married. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to just bring them on and highlight Black love and get some tips from them and just kind of learn how they navigated through dating in this day and age and, how they made it to this point. So we have Maya and Shai and Victoria and So the first thing I want to know is how long have you guys been together and how long have you guys been married? So we'll start on this side of the room.
Okay, so we've been together for, is it 8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
And married for a little over 3 years.
Yeah.
3 and a half, about three and a half.
Okay, you mind sharing your ages?
Oh yeah, I'm 28.
I'm 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you guys?
We've been together over 11 years and married 6.5.
7.5.
7.5. I know the date.
Yeah.
2016, whatever.
It's the math that trick you up.
Right.
So, how did you guys meet? Through his mom.
Yeah, my mom, she hit me and she was like, I want you to take this girl out. And it's just like, all right,
I had just moved up here from Mobile and I was going to UAB. And yeah, she wanted to, and I brought my homegirl with me.
Yeah, so I took them both out.
So your mom came to you and said, I know this really pretty, nice girl.
She
and I
didn't say
think
all that. She was just like, it's this girl, take her out. And I was like, all right.
just like that.
Yeah, his mom,
judgment, just like that.
his mom knows my cousin.
Just because
So
I was
that's
doing, just because I was doing my favor, like, that don't mean it was gonna be nothing past. So it
Oh,
was
you
just
just
going
want-
out that
okay.
time. But I took her out and her homegirl, and you know it was a cool interaction, and we kept in touch over the years. So yeah, I mean, she got the initial assist, I guess. I give it to mom.
So what were you thinking cause who was his mother to you at the time to recommend a date?
I didn't really know his mom. His mom knew my cousin, my male cousin. So he was just like, hey, Kim's son gonna take you out. And I was like, well, I don't know him. Friend, come on.
Okay.
And that's how it was. So yeah.
So what were you thinking when her homegirl pulled up on a date?
I mean, you know, it didn't bother me. I wasn't thrown off by it at all. It's like, all right, if she gonna come, then she could come too. It's cool. We just cooling, so it's fine. So, you know.
Cause I done had a homegirl waiting in the parking lot, or maybe like in another booth, but to just bring her to the table.
Oh, yeah,
No, like
you
she
did
ate
both
with
of
us and
us,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, like we was hanging, you know.
Okay.
Red Lobster, we went to Red Lobster.
So when did the hanging out take a turn, and did it become romantic? When did that shit happen?
We have two different scenarios on this. I say he always started flirting with me. Like, because we were always just friends. We just used to hang out, go out. And then he just started flirting with me one day. And, you know, I was feeling the flirt. And we went from there.
So
But what's your version, babe?
Man, that ain't no version. To me, it was like, you know, we was hanging out. And, you know, I was clueless for real. Like, I wasn't picking up no signals or anything like
was you
that.
dropping them? You was trying to?
No, we were just really friends. Like, we were really just cool, but
But yeah, so like, I guess she said I was flirting with her because like, we used to hang out pretty frequently. So if a couple of days go by and we don't link up, I'd be like, you know, I might go see you today, or we gonna link up today. So she said that was flirting. So
Yeah.
whatever it was, you know, whatever it was, it led to this. So, you know, I'm not complaining either way.
So for the question for the fellas, how did you know that she was the one?
It wasn't like one thing. Like, it's just like a combination of. It was like a combination of several things. Like, for real, like we was hanging out. We always just have a good time, enjoy each other company, and like I hit some adversity. Like I lost my job. My car broke down on me, and I lost my apartment. Like all back to back to back. Like it was consecutive. Like
While y'all were dating?
yeah, just hardships hit me. So like, she kind of just was like not viewing me any differently because I hit a hard patch, and we eventually had to like move in together probably before traditional people would recommend it, but like from then, like I just kind of knew like something was different because in other situations, like you know, it was more like if you ain't up or you know if everything ain't going smooth, then it's not a good situation. You know, just for the connection or mentally. So when I experienced that, I knew it was something different. Like I had never really gotten to that level with a woman where it was like
She was
good or bad, up or down, like, and you know that on top of just she fine, you know what I'm saying, like she cool people, like you know some people just people, you know, when they have a certain appearance.
But let me ask you something. It's a lot of debate, especially on social media, about, you know, when a man is down on his luck, or I'm going to leave him alone, or I'm going to stick beside him. For you in that situation, what made you say, you know, I'm going to make sure he good too and not do the opposite?
I mean, because he always made sure I was good. So, and then I think I'm just that type of person anyway, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to make sure my folks straight. So, the fact that I knew if the situation was turned, it would be the exact same. Mm-hmm. So, I had no issues with it. None.
Like, she even helped me find my next job after that and helped me kind of, like, navigate getting back on my feet. And we've been going up since then. So, like, just building from there. So, like, that's something else, too. You got somebody that want to build with you. Like, we want to grow together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be, you know, signs. You just have to, you know, pray that the Most High show them to you so you can recognize it and not miss it. Because, you know, you might miss your person if you don't have that type of awareness. So, it wasn't one thing for me. It was just, like, me recognizing the type of person I was involved with. That, you know, her uniqueness kind of pushed me to that level because I didn't even want to get married or be committed to nobody. So
He loved me the most.
I know that's right. What about you, Shad? What was the point in your mind where you were like, yeah?
Yeah. So for me, I mean, just so I knew how good the good could be for us. Like, we always just had a good time. It was all positivity. So what determined that me wanting to pursue this and make it official was how low is the lows. Like, the fact that, because me and Maya, we opposite in a lot of ways. I don't know if you could tell by our personalities, but we are pretty opposite. But the fact that we can work through stuff, she can voice her opinion, and I hear her out. I can voice my opinion, and she can hear me out, and we actually try to apply those things. That was enough to me to say that this is worth, you know, pursuing and, you know, going further with it.
The highs and lows and lows.
I like that. The low, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
and
Now-
you got that clear communication between each other.
Yeah, that's important.
So important. Do you remember your first really big fight?
We fight about stupid stuff. So I'll see if he answers, but like, we fight about
And when you sent that question, I had a hard time trying to recall like a specific situation because when we got beef, we hash it out. Like it's right there. Like, all right, so we'll get in the ring for these 3 minutes. Not literally because, you know, we don't practice violence, but
Let me ask you this. How long as a couple did it take you guys to grow in communication to the point where your confrontation wasn't a confrontation, it was a conversation? Has it, because it didn't start like that, right? I'm asking for me.
for us, it was before we even like got official and was really going with each other. Like,
Because y'all were friends.
yeah.
Yes.
So like it's a certain respect aspect to it, to where like I'm not gonna do nothing if I feel like I'm disrespecting her, and she gonna do the same thing. So really, if we do have a disagreement or, you know, some type of issue, you know, we can talk about it and, you know, kind of be vulnerable with each other and be like, you know, you did this and it kind of made me feel this way, and if that wasn't your intention or whatever, like I took it this way, and we just go from there and then just try to navigate that going forward if we come across a similar situation.
I agree with that 100%.
Like,
He summed it up really.
Y'all done had a fight. Y'all ain't finna do
We
that.
did.
Y'all
No,
done had a fight.
No, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
it. We don't look at it as fighting. It's really when you're in a relationship and you love that person for who they are, you respect them, you going up against how you feel, how they feel, you're trying to make sure that you address their concerns and address your concerns. So you're hearing each other out while trying to talk about an issue that's emotional. And it gets hard, but it's not a fight. It's never cursing or being mean or disrespectful. It doesn't come from that place. And it be over petty stuff, like they said.
Yeah,
it's
and
the petty
I
stuff.
promise you, like, I remember moments. I can remember, you know, having disagreements, but the subject of it, I don't be remembering. I can't think of one subject that we argued
Because
over.
it's that small.
Yeah. Or like they said, we hash it out, and after we get everything out, and we move forward.
Yeah.
I can't sit here and think of one topic that we argued about specifically.
Y'all make me feel so bad.
Nah, okay, so yeah. Okay, our most consistent argument is like today is me because I be lagging behind. Yeah. Like that's so she.
I was late. That's the argument.
Yes.
I'm an on time person.
Oh, I know you was irritated.
I was like, she said,
they gonna be waiting on us.
She asked for ETA.
Yes, it's that one. So like, when I'm in the wrong, like I know I'm late or running behind, like she might say something, and I just be like, man, I don't want to hear this, man. You know I'm trying to, or you been with me so long, you know how it go. You know what I'm saying, something like that, and she's like, that's rude, that's selfish, no respect for time. I'm on time for work.
I'm glad you was giving it to him. But
yeah, that's probably our most consistent.
Definitely.
Yeah. That we bump heads about. But it's to the point now. It's like she know it's gonna happen, even though she don't like it sometimes. And
I'm still say something.
yeah, and then I just be desensitized to it. We just keep it rolling. It's
It's literally the opposite here. He micromanages me. Like if I'm getting ready, he'd be standing by the door and be like, "So, are you gonna do your hair? Are you gonna do your makeup?"
Oh my God!
Like we got an hour and 30. We got an hour and 30.
I just be making sure she
He
know.
set alarms and
I ain't
everything.
So it ain't no excuse. I'm like, we got 30 minutes left.
Get from behind me and get out of here. And that's the argument.
I'm just getting
So
Yeah, that's it.
let's pivot for a second, ladies. I've never lived with the opposite sex. What was it like moving in with a man?
Well, so for us it wasn't bad because he cooks, like I didn't have to do all the cooking. He clean, so he's clean. We are opposite. Like I'm a morning person and he's not. He be up late and I don't. So and then when we first moved in, we had opposite schedules. Like I would have to be to work at like 5 and he didn't have to go to work till like he didn't have to go to work till like 1. So for me, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Was that an adjustment for you moving in with Shad?
100%. I never lived with anybody. I never shared a space with anybody. And so, like, when we moved in, it was just different because, one, we didn't move in until we got married. And so, like, I had these preconceived ideas on how I should be as a wife and how he should be as a husband. It's just like a fairy tale thing. Like,
Did you guys both agree on it? Not moving in until marriage?
Well, he had no choice because that's what my boundaries and that's my rules and that's how I feel.
So going into it initially, because I know a lot of people say like, oh, you need to like live with a person first to get to know them and like their habits to see if you can coexist together. Was that an issue for you or?
Nah, because I mean, I'm open-minded. I guess growing up, I mean, my folks and stuff, they went to the church and stuff like that. But I guess they never really explained that side of it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So all I saw growing up was young couples getting apartments, moving in together. So I just kind of figured that's the way it would go. But Maya explaining to me her reasoning why she didn't want to do that. I mean, I had no reason to be opposed to it.
Yeah. So when we moved in, it was just like all them ideas that I had in my head out the window. No, that's not how it went because like she said, he cooks, he cleans.
Hold on, y'all got me finna fuck the thing up trying to pause the thing to get the microphone where the microphone need to be. And all of y'all, all 4 of y'all,
I'm sorry.
stressing me out. Okay.
It's good this chest so tall, man. I got
So yeah, when we moved in together, it was just different because he does cook, he does clean, and he does everything. Like so, those gender roles like that I had in my mind. I had to unlearn that. I had to unlearn, like, I don't have to be perfect. He's not perfect. And we should have a shared space. And so Maya's rules can't be just Maya's rules. I can't want this like this because he has the same feelings.
So was it hard initially?
Mm-hmm. You just have to. I still adapt to different things that
Like
I
what?
learned from him. I mean, specifically turning the light off in the laundry room. It pisses me off. It's a pet peeve. I do not like to leave lights on. If you're not
I
in
feel
there,
it. The
just
light bill.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Just turn it off. But I don't be like on him. It's just something I learned that he is not aware of. So I just, as soon as he come out of the room, I go right behind him and just turn it off.
I ain't that bad.
So who normally does the dishes? Cause I hate doing dishes, and I pray to God I find me a man that love to do dishes because
We alternate dishes and cooking.
yeah,
So nice.
That's so nice.
So I washed dishes today. She got dinner yesterday. Keep conflict down. Like you washed them last, so I.
So is it kind of like if you cook, I clean?
No, sometimes
No.
they fall on the same day.
Oh shit!
Just gotta,
yeah, push
just gotta
through.
take care
Teamwork.
Yeah,
That's
just gotta
love
take
it.
care of your tasks.
Now y'all over here cackling in the corner.
He
So,
does the
Clearly, dishes is y'all weak
all
spot.
the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Why
Do
you
I
don't
like
like the
doing
dishes?
dishes?
I hate dishes.
I hate them too, but they gotta get done. So
But then when I see he didn't did it for like 4 days straight, I say, you know what? Let me clean this dishes so I can help him out.
I heard him do a deep sigh.
Let me clean the little cups out,
The
child.
dishes streak.
said
No.
4 days.
I watched them back to back. Like, babe. I watched them for you this
Ain't my
time.
dishes.
But I would say this: the reason why it's just different because he worked at home a lot, and I was in the office. And so, like, it just didn't make sense for me to have to drive all the way to work while you in the bed when I leave. And then you just walk around in your pajamas. I done had to get dressed, go all the way to work, come home, sit in traffic and all the things. And you want me to come home and wash dishes. I can't do all that.
but she work from home now too.
Okay, well.
But it didn't change.
Oh wait, so now you back at home.
But it didn't change.
I said used to.
You got to relieve my boy on them duties now.
I do help you. We do it together a lot too. Do we not?
Yeah.
Hey, Shy, blink if you blink. So now I did ask some of my other single friends to submit some questions just out of curiosity, because I think we all have like expectations of marriage going in. Like you said, you thought it was gonna be one way. You had like in your mind like husband wife roles, and y'all moved in together, and it was like just a mashup of everything. Is that the same for y'all? Do y'all have like gender roles? Is it like, does he take out the trash and like that's his job?
Touch the trash. That's one thing I don't. Yeah,
I mean, but not really, because everything else we kind of alternate. And like, if we got this table at our house, Victoria would put the table together. Like, she would do that. Like, I'd be like, you need me to help lift it or something? Like, but she'll put it together. Like,
that's because he don't like to read directions.
right.
So he thinks he can put stuff together. Yeah.
But no, it's really just we have a team mentality.
Yeah.
And we just try to hold on to that. And really, it wasn't no preconceived ideas about us getting married, other than that we was gonna be 1,000% loyal to each other and just try to rock with each other the long way, like us against the world mentality.
That's
type
that friendship
action.
shit. It's so important.
Yeah.
The friendship as a foundation is so important, because think about when you fall out with your friend, and it might be a couple hours later, or it might be a day later. You be like, you know, you was tripping, right, motherfucker? And they be like, yeah, I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So it is a different dynamic when you start off in a friendship first. So one of the first questions from the single peoples, it was from one of my guy friends. He want to know about sex. How often should a married person expect to have sex a week?
Well,
That's the first
how
part of the
often
question.
are you doing it before you get married? Like, you can't just get married and flip the script. Like, I mean, we've been pretty consistent for our go at it, so I can't be like, we need to take it up a notch because you know, I mean, from when we was talking to dating to now, like the expectation is just that
like-
we meet each other needs. So it's not a set, like we both work a lot. Do you got kids? Like, do they got after school activities you gotta take them to? Like, sometimes you might just have a 10-minute window. You gotta take advantage of that. Like, you know, or some days you might have a lazy day. You take advantage of that. But I don't have a set requirement for getting busy or whatever. Like, we just, if it's been some days, I'll be like, babe, you know.
Since y'all have been married, what's the longest that y'all have went without?
Maybe like 8 to 10 days.
And how long have y'all been married?
7.5 since 2016. 7.5 years.
7.5 years, and the longest y'all done ever went without having sex was 8 to 10 days.
He would do
See,
it every
fellas,
day if he could.
you got something to look forward to.
You got something to look forward to.
I mean, that's still consistent from when we was dating. Like, I mean, you can't just flip a switch, in my opinion. Like, if y'all don't have these certain habits before y'all get married, you just can't get married and expect somebody to adopt them. Like, y'all got to implement this stuff before y'all get on the journey with each other. Like, and y'all got to talk about it too. Like, we discuss it. We had pre-marriage counseling, like all this stuff to make sure that we gonna be all right for the long run. So, like, it don't even really be on my mind because that's how some situations get tripped up, because a person might feel like they not getting the attention that they need. But
Hold on,
we don't even
I'm
worry
stop
about that.
you right there. Because you're going somewhere and I'm finna go with you. Just give me 1 second. What's the longest you guys have went?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, maybe probably like a 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah,
Like you said, like schedules get busy.
Yeah, time get away from you.
Yeah, it's like you said, when you get married, like, you shouldn't expect no type of like just switch. Like, it's pretty much the same rhythm.
Was there
y'all
a
had.
honeymoon phase? Because y'all both couples, y'all were together for a significant amount of time before y'all got married.
I feel like we still
So
in the
People
honeymoon
still be
stage.
telling us we're in
Yeah.
the honeymoon stage, but I don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a joy of being together. Like, you just enjoy your relationship, I feel like. And so that's how I feel. Like, we just still have a good time. It ain't like they say, like, you start to dislike your person, and we don't dislike each
I
other.
ain't experienced that yet.
Yeah.
We're not
finna do that.
so good in here. Like, the energy is so good. I'm in love and I ain't even got nobody. I swear to God, y'all got me feeling good. Okay, so the second part of the question was who normally initiates sex, because some guys fear that they'll constantly have to, roll you over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just
roll you over.
Getting some good morning glory. So who normally is the person to?
I'm not doing that.
Most,
So I can just
most
go
times
into
it's
it.
me. Most times it's me, but who cares? Like,
Yeah.
that's petty. Like, do you
know
want
how
to?
long is the night?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Do you want to get to it, or do you want to complain that she ain't
Right.
asked you to
You
get
gonna
to
come
it?
Right.
Like,
So for here,
it's childish in my
who
opinion.
normally initiated?
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just kind of happens sometimes. Like,
So
it
y'all
really-
just be butt naked and roll over into each other.
It's the energy you feel, like
Yeah.
how the day flows. Like, it's just like it's a feeling. Like, it's not like, okay, now Shad, like, no, or okay, now Maya. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's
It-
just a
like you said, it just kind of build up throughout the day.
Yeah.
And you just know what time it is.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You ain't saying something over here. I don't know if he be majority of the time.
No, she got her times, like, definitely, but it be me most of the time. But I don't mind. Like, I ask for what I want. It's fine.
You are horrible.
It's okay.
So I know in most relationships, there's a frugal partner and there's a partner that like to spend. In you guys' relationship, who is the person with the maybe the bad shopping habits, the bad spending habits?
Both of us.
Really?
So like it's tough to say because I would say that I am the frugal person, but when I want to buy something, I don't care about like how much it costs if I want it. But I gotta really want it. So like,
give me an example of like one of your big purchase items.
Okay, so like this
Jewelry.
necklace. So like,
In
I
a
had got
situation
this-
like that, do you have to run it by Victoria?
no, because we give ourselves our own spending money, and we have a account that we put our savings in, and then we have like our responsibilities. So we always take care of those first, so we can do what we want to do. But most times, we both just want to save that extra and let it build up. But occasionally, some might come along, and it's like, do I want that, or is it like FOMO? Am I just trying to get it because I think I want it? So, I
For
have a
those who
little
don't
grace
know,
period.
FOMO is fear of missing out. Okay.
So I have a little grace period, and if it passes, and I'm like, "Ooh, baby, that necklace still on there. I think I want it."
And I tell him,
And she was like, "Go ahead and get it. You work hard." So it'd be the same thing with her. Like, she want a crazy purse or something. Like, I don't say nothing about it. Like, I joke about some of the Shein orders that come in because they just so frequent, but I know they not expensive.
Shout out to
so I don't-
Shein. The Shein is cheap as hell.
Yeah, but
So who's the big spender over here?
I mean, I probably spend the most.
What's your guilty pleasure?
I mean, since I'm a photographer, I spend a lot of money on photography stuff.
But that's work. That's like,
Yeah,
you know, it's
but
gonna make yourself
Outside
sad.
of that.
Personal stuff.
Maya looking like tell the truth.
My most expensive hobby probably is golf. I play golf.
that's right.
So yeah, golf is an expensive sport to get in. So I'm always trying to get new shoes, maybe a new club. I mean, and just going to play is expensive. So,
You making that face?
Because it's very expensive.
but I think we vary. Like it varies between us. She might be in the season where she's shopping, and I'm the person that might check her, be like, "You sure you want to spend this much?" And then in the
Because this
season,
Miss Designer, why she looking at you about to golf?
this ensemble she got on, this just came in the mail last week.
Wait a minute, you ordered an outfit. I'm honored, Maya.
No, this is-
honored.
Okay, I'll let you feel honored, but it wasn't for the podcast.
But she checked me. She not necessarily check, but just kind of make sure like you sure you want to spend this much type thing. So we run each other. I think we run it by each other when we.
So we see a lot of like conversations about joint accounts, separate accounts. People think your money should be separate. It should be together. What works best for you guys? And we'll start over here.
I mean, for us, we got 2 joint accounts. One is for savings. One is for bills. and
One
then-
is for vacation. We got
Yeah,
a
we
vacation
set up
account.
a vacation account like 2 years ago where we just feed money into it, and that's strictly for vacationing. And then we just got our personal accounts, and that's about it.
Yeah, we don't have one account where we dump all our money in. Like, his money is his money, my money is my money, but it's an understanding that if we need something, it's there. We can.
Yeah, she
do
got
it.
me, I got her. Type
Yeah.
thing. Like it ain't like stingy or nothing like that.
Yeah,
It's all ours. It's our pot.
I wouldn't put any type of like big thing on finances because it's just like it just flows easily. Yeah.
So when you're getting ready to like make a big purchase, do you run it by him and vice versa?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
It
what's
depends
big?
on what.
Like, yeah,
What's
you
big?
got a YSL purse that's like the size of this table. Did you call him before you bought that purse? It was
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's like it ain't a certain a certain amount, but you just got a feeling when okay, this might just be
You
out
might be
of
finna wild out.
yeah.
And like he said, it's like maybe it's a thought like FOMO, like fear of missing out. Do I really need this? I talk to Shy, I be like, nah. I've been looking at this purse for a minute now. Like, it's on sale a little bit. Like, can I get it? Let me go ahead and get it.
Save me something.
Just like that, but it ain't never like oh my gosh, y'all gonna kill me if I buy this. No. I mean, because at the end of the day, like, we both work hard and we can get what we want.
Okay, I like that. Now, ladies, this is a question specifically for you. Does your partner have a habit of any sort that you just absolutely despise and you just want them to just
Running late.
That was quick.
Not being on time.
He said that. Like, I agree.
It's facts. It's facts. Straight facts.
That's it.
Are you doing anything to proactively combat?
I think I'm getting better.
No, he's getting way better.
I think I'm getting better, but like sometimes I be a little lackadaisical. Like, and that's all it come down to. Like, I be kicking the can down the road. Like, man, I know this coming up. Shit. And then boom, it's like 40 minutes till we gotta be somewhere, and it's like shit. I'm nowhere I'm gonna be. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I was a little bit because okay, like I just told you, we came from the gym last night. We had a long night.
That's crazy. We all got along real good.
It ain't about that.
You.
It ain't about that.
It's not you.
Like we work a lot. Like last week I had 81 hours. She had 82. Like we work a lot. We go to the gym.
Shout out to y'all.
So during the week, it don't be a lot of flexibility. So it'd be like, like if we went right here right now, we'd be working. Like, so that's why, in regards to the other question, we don't really micromanage each other money. We put our allotted amounts in the accounts where they go, and then if you got something left over and you wanna blow it on whatever, like, all right, then just make sure I'm with you so we can blow it together. Like, so, you know, it wasn't about you. It was just because during the week, man, it just be so much going on, like, time-wise.
I feel you.
So, like, if I want to get 12 or 15 hours of work.
But I was excited to come here. I curled my hair to see y'all.
You look good. You look good.
You look so cute.
You wouldn't even want to be here. Sorry, put
I ain't
on.
gonna lie. I told my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna complain about this
You
till
gonna
we
keep
get
making
there.
it worse. And you torture her the whole way here. I'm so sorry.
And so, you know, it's
Maya, what habits do Shy got that you don't like? And you don't have to be nice. Y'all going home together tonight.
No, he's just. I mean, I don't dislike much about him. He just laugh a lot. Like, he just take, like, light of things. Like, because he's so cool, calm, and collected. And I'm so, like, when I be serious, I be serious. Like, when we talking about arguments and stuff. Like, when we have a miscommunication, in order to break that, like, seriousness, he just, like, smile at me. Like, it's not funny. Don't look at me.
Do
like,
it work?
I mean,
All right.
we do start laughing a little bit, but he's just so cool, calm, and collected. Like, and it's not a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. It's just in some instances, I just be wanting to be like real serious. Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm digging. But y'all some happy ass couples. And it's such a beautiful thing.
She wants to say,
No, I did. One of the things I really wanted to like hone in on was y'all conflict resolution. And y'all did a great job, but y'all don't have a whole lot of conflict.
No.
That's the point.
We
We
argued
don't-
about an
that's
Airbnb
Yeah.
not being booked on time last week.
It be real small stuff. And like the disagreement, it be more miscommunication. Like I think I shared it earlier. We have a lot of the same goals and just aspirations, and even with daily life, we want to do a lot of the same stuff, but the way we tackle it and the approach we have towards it may be different. So, and that's where the miscommunication come from. And but yeah, we learning every day how to be better communicators with each other.
Like with his business, like he real laid back with his business. He's kind to people. He give people the benefit of doubt. Me, they late, charge them. There's a route. Like late fee. Like, you know, they don't pay. You have to ask for it. Like, you know, it's just I be more aggressive with it, and maybe that's something we have miscommunication about. I don't understand it. Like, it's his business. people like him, they book him because of his personality. And they probably wouldn't work with nobody like me. They'd be
no,
like,
that's yin and yang, though. That's y'all
Yeah.
balance, though.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, That's how
that's
it's supposed to go.
100%.
For sure.
And then but he'll feed off of that too. Like he'd be like, you know what, Maya did say raise them prices. Maybe I should raise my prices. Exactly, as you should, because the market loves you.
Yeah.
And so
That's
like
what
you
I think
said,
with us being opposites, I think that helps build us stronger. Cause in areas where I may lack, she shows me how to be better, and then in areas where she can improve in, I might show her how to be better.
yeah, he
And
does
both of
soften
y'all
me up.
are open to learning from one another versus competition.
Oh
or
yeah.
You as a man feeling like you too prideful to, listen to her.
Oh no.
Because I'm going to tell you something. My pastor told me something. We were talking about submission. And I was like, I hate these niggas, man. I can't submit to them. And he was like, see, that's where you're wrong. Submission is an act of love and service between two people. It's not one person, like the woman bowing down to the man, but it's us agreeing to be of service to one another. And so it gave me like a whole new perspective. So.
Yeah.
Now, I want like each person to go around the room, and I want you guys to talk to like the women of our generation and give them advice as far as like dating. Cause I'm gonna be honest, like right now, it's bad.
Yeah, I don't care.
And the same for the men, cause I feel like I get a lot of advice from my friends that's single like me. You be the blind leading the blind. And so, it's always nice to get advice or information or resources from people that have succeeded in something that you wish to. So, Shy, I want you to go first. As far as like men right now, black men that are aspiring to get married and be in a happy, healthy relationship, what advice do you have for them?
I mean, let me see. I would say one is you got to look past the looks sometimes. I know a lot of men date nowadays. You see the girls on Instagram and they wearing their best clothes and showing
No
the stuff.
clothes.
Yeah, they're showing the stuff that don't need to be seen. And they might be attracted to that part of it. But you need to dig deeper and really learn the person. See it, even if y'all are compatible. Because it's definitely more than looks, for sure.
No looks fake.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that would be my biggest advice.
What about you?
I don't have no advice for the guys out here, because honestly, like, this world is so wild. Like, people perspectives, what they be looking for. Like, I can't even give it up to you like that. I just gotta tell you, with me, is you gotta clearly communicate what you looking for, what your expectation is, and what you like to do, the things that kind of rub you the wrong way. And if the person that you talking to or trying to get to know, like, don't fit in there, like, y'all ain't gotta waste each other time. Like, just be open, clear, and make sure you are communicating, because no matter who you end up with, if you don't talk to them and be clear on like different aspects of the relationship, then you're not setting yourself up to really go for the long run. So,
Yeah, for me it's communication. Communicate what you want. Be very clear in what you want, what you will accept, what you won't accept. And if that ain't for you, somebody else is.
I guess my advice would be to don't worry about what other people have to say. I feel like this generation is always worried about what people have to say, their opinion on your life. And if you meet somebody and you like them and other people are telling you of real like shallow reasons not to like somebody, that's not good. I feel like you need to be yourself, and if they're themselves and y'all are both genuine people, y'all can see past the facades and the fake stuff, and like he said, looks, all this stuff goes away. And when you are truly your person's friend, you'll realize that that's your person and y'all can be together, y'all can go through things, because it may seem like we're always happy and things like that in marriage, like we just talked about, but it's hard. Like, you have to communicate, like they said. You got to communicate. You have to be honest. You have to understand that person. Sometimes, like, you may feel like you understand people and that you got it all together, but that's just you having all these walls built up and you're not being vulnerable and honest and being yourself and genuine. So that's my advice. Be genuine and don't look at the facade of the world, and like, I feel like your person will come to you.
I feel like I be missing my people. I'm real hard right now, but the pickings is slim, so you cannot blame me. Does social media ever play like a part in you guys' relationships? Like, are there ever any issues? You know, like I was having a debate with my friend the other day. He was saying like, oh, if I heart a girl picture or something, you know how like you can heart somebody's story on your Instagram? It could be because I like her outfit or whatever. But I was like, you could have a partner that will look at that as flirting.
Oh, I don't care about that.
See, that goes back to what I just said. Like, that's just, yeah, people worried about too much what other people doing. Like, if I know him genuinely through and through. He would never do nothing to hurt me. I would never do nothing to hurt him, disrespect him, make him look like a fool. Nothing. Ain't nobody finna say nothing about Shy or Maya to nobody else. Mm-hmm. And so if he likes somebody picture, what do they got to... He took pictures here with half naked people. Like, this girl came out with a bra and panties on.
Maya, I heard you said that photo shoot down.
I did not shut that photo shoot down. I did
my sister told me you.
She came back. She booked him again and again and again. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, I know who he is, and he would never disrespect a woman. He would never disrespect me. And so, like, you deal with people that are secure with themselves, and you'll be good. Like, I think that's childish to say that I'm not going to talk to this guy because he hearted this girl's picture. Do you think she's pretty? He probably thinks she's pretty too. But he ain't talking to her. He talking to you.
What about you guys? I know for a lot of people, like, social media is a really big thing.
Well, Victoria is on social media more than me, but not in that way. Like, she'll be on TikTok just watching, like, random TikTok stuff. Like, so that's her social media. Like, when we post on Instagram, most of the time we together, like, posting each other. Mm-hmm. I got a Twitter, like, I post her on my Twitter, or I'm talking trash to my partners. Like, other than that, we have minimal social media use because, honestly, I'm not a fan of social media. Like, I just don't like kind of what she said about all the facades that's on there. Like, everything's so fake. Like, I could see you on Tuesday and know you, and then see you on Thursday what you post, and it's like cap. And like, I don't understand that because I'm a little bit older. Like, before social media came out, like, you'll see people in the streets, and now it's like everybody live in this fake world. So we don't get caught up in that. We keep it to a minimum for real. So nah.
And I'm on social media, like you said, way more than Shy. You know, like, and he doesn't. People be on my live saying crazy stuff. Like, will you marry me? You're so beautiful. Like, I don't care. Like, who are you? You're
Shy,
weird.
do you ever see those comments to be like, make me report this goddamn page? Do you ever?
I see them, but I mean, I just laugh at them.
Right.
Because I'm like she here with me in person. Right. Like,
right. Not on the internet.
Yeah.
That stuff don't bother me.
I'm not like this person that would ever like talk to anybody on the internet and be like, hi, you know, da 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 da. Like, so I know he wouldn't either. So I mean, it's just an understanding. I feel like don't worry about stuff on social media.
Yeah, and I guess for me, most of my social media use is for my photography business page. So and I talk to a lot of females.
Shout your page out, by the way.
Oh, it's a Shy Shot It on Instagram.
Get all up in the mic now.
Yeah, book me ASAP if you can get an appointment.
Phenomenal.
But I communicate with the opposite sex a lot, like every day, and I pride myself on never putting myself in a position that would make Maya feel uncomfortable with me communicating with them. You know, I just keep it professional, and yeah, that's how I handle that.
Do they be trying you?
No, I ain't.
Do they be trying you?
I asked him that. I asked him that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe they were in their head, but I've never felt.
He keeping it on a level where he don't even peep it.
Exactly.
He really does.
But the
He
thing
says
is,
that
like,
all the
men
time.
don't know when you flirt with them anyway, and it's the most annoying shit in the world because even you said, like, you ain't realize you was flirting with her by saying, am I going to see you today?
That was definitely flirting.
Flirting.
Definitely flirting. Look at him. Like, I was just asking a question.
Just trying to see, like, are we linking today? That's all.
No, that's right. Listen, let it be known. All right, guys. So one of the really big things in relationships that lead to long-lasting, successful relationships is successful communication, which a lot of times stems from conflict resolution in a healthy way. So when you guys do find yourself in like a sticky situation, or he didn't let the toilet seat down, or this the third time this week he didn't turn off the light in the laundry room, who is the first person to apologize in a situation where you guys are at odds?
The person that's wrong. The person that's wrong.
What if you go back?
Nah,
and it's like,
one of us wrong.
Somebody wrong. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not,
Somebody
like
wrong,
whether you're in your feelings about it or not, somebody didn't act accordingly to whatever guidelines y'all got set up or whatever the understanding is. Somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. So yeah.
But in a relationship, is it not normally like a peacemaker?
Well, you got to be accountable first.
Okay.
And be like, yeah, you know what? I fucked up. I did. I'm sorry. I'm going to do better with this going forward. Like, do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I did this because of this, but I see how I was in the wrong. Like, I'm going to do better. And then going forward, it's a consciousness like, okay, yeah, damn, she like, shit. All right, let me not do it like this. Because I care about how she feel.
Right.
But if you don't, and you just go over that speed bump again, it's like, well, goddamn, nigga, we just had this conversation last week. What the fuck? Like,
that's my issue. My issue is repeat myself.
I mean,
But you gonna do that. You gonna repeat yourself in a relationship. Now, like, I feel like I don't feel like I'm nobody's parent, but in a relationship, you have to understand that, okay, yeah, this is my person, but we're still people. And he works through things individually within himself, and so do I. And so maybe he did forget to turn the light off. Okay, it is what it is. I'm never gonna go to him and be like, listen, now if you do it one more time, that's it. Like, no, you
God,
give.
That's what I've been doing.
You cannot. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's something like that. I'd be like,
You give grace.
I guess you want a high power bill.
But what if
Yeah.
You say something funny or slick, like, but it's never to like really hurt his feelings. It's just be like, okay, here we go again. Shot, come here. Let me walk you in the lunchroom. You see this light up there? Let's turn that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
a way to say.
It's a way to say something.
Tone. I'm very big on tone.
Yeah.
It's a way to say something.
And you got to give
I
people
am
grace.
too, but in the moment, oh my God.
and then you don't know what's going on that day. Like,
Right.
like people going through, like,
You right about that.
you gotta, like, this world, man, you gotta carry so much shit.
Grace.
So, like, it might just honestly slip through the cracks that time because I'm dealing with this from work. I'm dealing with this from my family. I'm dealing with this from my homies. Like, so I just fucking forgot to turn the light off.
Yeah.
And
You
like
gonna repeat yourself.
to piggyback off that, you don't always have to say something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If Maya leaves something on the floor, I don't always tell her that I picked up behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of read the room, see what kind of mood she in. I'm not going to just keep piling on stuff, saying you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that.
Nitpicking.
Because you nagging at that point.
Yeah,
I don't want to
so
hear that shit.
it's
Right.
plenty of times where I might do something that might bother me, but I go behind her. I'm not going to tell her about it, though, every time.
It's a time and a place for everything. And you gonna repeat yourself. It is what it is. You gonna say it again. But it's all about how the person receive it too. Like if you're saying something over and over again, and they like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Like brushing you off, then they don't respect what you're saying. They don't.
What if they receiving it with passion, but they still doing the same stupid ass shit?
Well, you know, they do have remedial classes too. Like, some people did
They're not comprehending.
have 7 people in their classroom, you know, not to disrespect nobody, but you know, everybody don't receive everything the same way.
Right.
Yeah,
They
you gotta
don't
see
comprehend it the
the
same
deeper
way.
reason why they not putting what they receive into
everybody
action.
ain't from the same environment.
Yeah.
And what it may look like to you is maybe different for them. They may be feeling like they're doing what they said they were gonna do. But
Because
it
that's all
don't
they
look,
know.
they don't look like what you envision it to look like.
Yeah.
So y'all listen, we really finna get into it. But we got this studio on paying by the millisecond. So all right, so thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode of DD's Daily Dose. Thank you, Shad, Maya, Vunt, and Victoria. And you guys have a great night.